Y'all, grab your snack, grab your tea, grab a dinner, whatever you want to grab to get comfy to watch this video. Because we're gonna be having a girls talk today, and today we're gonna be talking about 10 things I didn't know what people they tell me to expect in my 20s. If you ever feel lost, lonely, and you feel like you don't have anyone around you and everything is moving faster than you, or everyone is moving faster than you, then this video is definitely for you. So you can tell definitely by the title and the description, 10 things I wish I knew in my 20s. Let's get straight into the video. First thing I want to speak about is navigating life through your 20s living alone. Let's talk. Living alone, oftentimes it's a good thing because it keeps you out of stress and bagabada and all the things and every good thing that comes your way. But let's talk about the good and the bad of living alone. When it comes down to responsibilities, like anything with shared responsibility, once the person is bringing their weight, it's gonna be easier. But if you live alone, you're not work and you don't know where the money come from, that shit can get to you. So I know persons out there going through that, but don't just sit and feel like it's okay to just sit down and say, oh, I can't find a 9 to 5. Girl, there are too much things online for you to do in this day and age. You sit down and you not make no money. There is a lot of affiliate programs out there you can join to earn an income, because trust me, that's how I'm surviving right now. Sometimes you might need another person's opinion, like somebody within your household to make a decision, and they're not readily available, because anybody we have to go call now or probably somebody we have to go call on the phone. So that's just one or two of the disadvantages that I go through, and it does get challenging sometimes, but another time I don't regret it. Honestly, I don't. So secondly, your 20s is gonna allow you to feel so confused. Your 20s will be so confusing because remember, as a child growing up, you set your goals, you set your foundation, what you want to accomplish, and you think it's gonna go along that path. Honey, it doesn't always work like that. One, they're going to tell you, go to school, go to college, get a degree, and you're going to be sure to secure a job. Nothing like that, sweetheart. Nothing like that. Because for me, I thought, getting the good grades and going to school, I'm going to secure a good job. Girl, it's almost a year and me now work it. Almost a year. You have to know somebody, we know somebody else get a link to a job in Jamaica, especially in your field that you want to work. So listen, don't stress yourself and feel like everything has to go to the plan that you have set or the foundation you have set for yourself in your 20s. It's okay to fall short. It is okay to sit back and say, all right, maybe this is not working for me, but what are you going to do to fix it? Like, you almost got college, but maybe you can find something to do in that space of time to do, so you don't feel like, oh, everything is feeling so overwhelming and you don't feel stressed. Don't sit and kill yourself about certain things that is out of your control. So for me personally, growing up I wanted to be a nurse, and now I'm a social worker, and honestly I thought I would have been further in life. And I'm not going to be too hard on myself because there's a lot of things that I've accomplished that a lot of persons haven't in my young age, and that's fine. Because sit down and furnish a house by yourself, that's a plus. That's a plus for a 20-something year old. So I'm gonna not be too hard on myself sometime, okay? Not to brag or not to boast, but some persons do have it easier than some, and not because others have it easier than some means you have to still on your bad man. Don't bad man nobody. Wait for your time. Are you, because one thing God help them. God help those who help themselves. And a lot of persons don't understand. It don't mean say you go sit down and pray to God every day and say, I need this, I want this to happen, and you're not putting out an effort, you're not putting a step, you're not taking a step forward to say, hey, I'm gonna do this and let God do the rest. You have to step forward. have to start. Yeah? Third thing, is it social media? You see social media? That shit will rub you the wrong way. Because people will be posting just a part of their life, just a small portion, you know, and you make it get to you. Why am I not doing this in my 20s? This should have been me in my 20s, because that happens to me. And if you're out there experiencing things like this, you don't know what that person is experiencing behind closed doors. Because whatever they share with you within 2 seconds or 3 seconds of their day or 12 minutes of their day does not mean they have the perfect life. Nobody on social media make you feel like say you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Don't let anybody on social media feel like say you are not enough. Because over here comparing yourself to persons who buying cars, buying house, getting married, having kids. When it's your time, sister, it's your time. Don't sit and make social media drag you into peer pressure, because peer pressure is real. That shit is real, sis. That shit is real. And social media will literally have you in a chokehold when it comes on to stuff like that. So don't just sit down and just feel like say you have to be, get just worried that, oh, I should have this, I should have that. No, I always tell them no. When a year time is gonna be your time, sweetheart. Okay? Thing. It is okay. It's totally okay to not have things figured out all the time. We are humans. Give yourself grace. Give yourselves grace, guys. We are only humans, and the same breath brought through me blows through you. You're not gonna always have everything figured out. Sometimes not even the richest man have everything figured out. No care how rich he be or the amount of money he has. Take baby steps to accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. Set your goals, set those oriented goals and work towards them. Because let me tell you, if you set 12 goals for the year, that's 1 goal per month. And if you work towards that 1 goal per month for the year, you sometimes, like, all right, if you work towards 1 goal per month for the entire year, that's 12 goals that you have accomplished. And that's something, like, you might think of it as small, but you see when the year finish, you're going to say back, but I mean accomplish so much in the short period of time over a year. You just have to set the goals and you work towards them, child. Just work towards them. Because listen, if you don't set the goals to yourself, then what gonna set you feel? Nobody now can handle these days. You have to work for every single thing you want. People might help you along the way when they see you pushing to help yourself, but nobody's not going to get up and give it to you. You have to work for what you want. Let's talk about what's keeping me going. So I'm a kind of person, if I'm having a bad day, I'll just sit, think about how I can fix it. But also you guys are keeping me going, because from doing the vlogs to editing them really gives me a clear space. Because sometimes you really don't have everything figured out, as I always say. Sometimes you really have to just take a step back and try to figure out how you're going to maneuver certain things. As I said, I don't have everything fixed or planned all the time. Sometimes I have rough days, because even since week I was freaking stressed. I was going through depression, and you know, most of them, I'm a ball guy. If I want thing, me I go ball. I'm not afraid for ball. But the thing is that if I cry, I'm not going to run to everybody and say this is what I'm going through, because these days you really don't know who to trust. You can't trust everybody. So it's not everything that happens to you you're going to run to a person and say, oh, I'm going through this, I'm going through that, because you don't know the minute or the hour somebody's going to take that same situation and turn it against you. Look on TikTok, everybody are friend, you know, but they're just friend for the coins. Because the moment the coins now run, anywhere the coins reside, there, that's where their loyalty is. So you see, the moment the coins now run there, so for them loyalty done. And the moment you don't have no loyalty to them, them are going to just come and air out all your business. I'm very scared of that. So if it means I make a lock up in my house and ball right through, because me I go through something, and me I go call my man, I'm gonna call my man, because I don't tell him everything, but we call the man and say I'm going through this and whatever. But it's not always good to be telling everybody your business. Some things, look here, let me tell you, you see me, chat GPT are my best friend. Cause when me talk to Chat GPT, she's gonna be like, yes, sister girl, yeah, girl. Anyhow you talk to Chat GPT, that's how it's gonna respond to you. You know, so sometimes you can really go in there and tell them, say, hey, this happened now, whatever, and this is what I'm feeling, this is what I'm going through, yeah? This is what I'm going through. If you're in your 20s and you feel like life is crumbling down on you, give yourself grace. Take a step backward, reflect, relax, find something to do that you like doing, you know? Because for me, secondly, what works is I started exercising, because I put on so much weight the other day and I'm like, I didn't even want to look at myself in the mirror, like, you know, I wasn't feeling myself, and exercising helps me to be a bit more relaxed when it comes down to certain things. So maybe you can do a little yoga or things to just to elevate you and help you to feel better about yourself. So sometimes you have to be your sister's keeper. And they always said this to me in primary school, and I didn't really understand it. But you have to learn to be a sister's keeper, meaning sometimes you might need a shoulder to cry on, and just coming and speaking to somebody, you don't know how that's going to help them. You don't know how people watching you, because listen, as much as you might not think, you know, you have persons that really look up to you, but they are not going to tell you that they look up to you. They will just watch you grow, and the moment you do something wrong, that's when they're going to come and say, oh, you know, some used to look up to you, whatever, but that's fine. But persons out there really will look up to you based on how you carry yourself, because if you don't have no good demeanor, if you have no good standards, if you don't have a role model type of style, then persons won't look up to you, you know. So but we're not trying to work to please people. I'm just saying that based on how you carry yourself, persons will actually look up to you on that, or for things you do throughout your life. So as we said, so now, if you in your 20s and you feel like you don't have shit figured out, it's fine, it's okay. Give yourself grace, you know, give yourself grace. And the thing that you should never ever leave out of your day is God. Anything what you do, don't let God outside. Always put God at the forefront of every single thing you do. You get up out of the bed, thank you Jesus, because you never did that for wake up this morning. There are a lot of persons out there but God in bed last night and them don't get up this morning, and they were healthy. Them in them right man, and them just not wake up. So you getting up every morning in your right mind, it is an honor and it's a privilege. You might get up and you don't have no food in your house, that's okay. You get up and you don't know water for wash your clothes now because of drought, that's fine. You get up and you don't know money to pay the bills, that's okay, because at the end of the day you can find things out there to like get the assistance to pay all of those things. And what we call them are vanity. The best thing you have in life that nobody can take away from you is life. And once you have a life, something will turn up for you, I promise you. Anyways guys, this video is kind of different. I do have the Bible verse, so let's read the Bible verse and close out this vlog. So today's Bible verse is, guys, hold on. Alright guys, so the Bible verse of the day is, for if you forgive others their trespasses, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. Alright guys, so what this Bible verse is saying to you, sometimes it doesn't matter how hard it is to forgive. May I really take a heavy breath for this now, because I am not a very forgiving person. Because you see me, I'll give you countless of opportunities to make things right, and the moment I feel like you rode me over through and through over and over again, I'm just gonna feel like you don't value me. But I'm trying to change that about me, so I'm not going to come here and act like I'm the perfect individual. But it's saying that you need to learn to forgive persons regardless of the situation or whatever they have done to you. So in order to walk on the clean path or the right path with God, you have to have a clean heart, and you also have to have pure intentions of others. So it makes sense. You say, oh, I have forgiven the person, but deep down in your soul, you know you're gonna forgive them. If it's gonna take some time for you to forgive them, then take all the time you need in the world, and just, take baby steps. Read your Bible, try to understand it, and maybe one day you would be able to forgive them. I'm not gonna say it's easy, because I know persons out there will do some things in life that you really just can't forget about. But even if you can't forget about, forgiving them will help you, because having persons here is a burden. It is a burden, and when people say it's a burden, I mean mentally, because you're always gonna think about it and have them in your heart. And the moment you try to be happy or smile about something, you remember what that person did to you. So once you have forgiven them, then it simply means that you have let go of the situation. You don't want to think about the situation with anymore. It doesn't reside with you again. That's what this Bible verse is saying. Guys, this is the end of this vlog. If y'all enjoyed this vlog and you want to do more videos like this, comment down in the description box down below. Leave your comments, leave your thoughts, tell a friend, tell a friend. Remember to like, subscribe, share, and turn on the post notification to get notified every single time I post. And I'll see you on the next one.